Okay, I'm just gonna ask you to pick any card, please. This one? Okay, just remember that card. Alright. I don't know which one is your card. I'm just gonna spin it, snap it, and riffle. Your card should come up right on top. You did your card? Oh. Alright. Okay, it's not a eight of hearts, right? No. Okay, just put your hand over there. Alright, let's see if I can find your card. Oh, hold on. I thought you had the eight of hearts. What card is that? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alright. The three of spades, so I'm gonna put it in the middle, snap it, and three of spades. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the middle, just making sure. And I still have the three of spades. I don't know what's going on. Put it in the middle. All right. Okay, to begin this move, this switch, there are two ways. The main grip is in mechanics grip, and the way I'm getting the switch done is by switching, in this case, the five of hearts for a next card. Now there are several ways, but you need to lift it up with the thumb, just like so. Okay, just bring it back and lift it. That's it. The only issue is how to get under in a reasonable manner. Okay, so I try to lift it when the card is in front, you know. It can be like this or it can be like this, using both hands. I just put it on top and lift it. When I lift it, notice the thumb is under the card. This is to do the switch. This is not to get it under and do the double lift. Okay, it's important when you do the switch, when you lift it, you need to put the thumb right under and clip the card in the front with a middle thumb. Bring it under. Notice the index finger is right in the corner, so I can, with the thumb, push down and take the next. But you have to swing to conceal better any discrepancy, any messed up card still out of position. Another point is when I show it, notice when I swing, I try to swing with the wrist. I don't swing too much my arm. So when I show it, I do this gesture because this is the way I'm gonna end. So I begin like this, move it to the front, peel it off from the front. They don't see it. The thumb goes right under and clip it with the middle finger. Now when I do this move, make sure the thickness is right in front of their side or eye level. So I begin doing this gesture, then I lift it, I swing it up with the arm, and when I do the switch, I move it down. So the little swing covers the switch, you know. And because the card sometimes is not perfectly square, so the swinging, it gives you a little bit more time. Okay, and that's the switch. If you do it in a normal decent speed, maybe better. Once again, I do this gesture, lift the deck up to the eye level from the thickness and move it back with the thumb. The thumb goes right under the discard and clip the front one with the thumb and middle finger. Now when I do this, the problem is they still can see a little bit of the card. So instead, move this card a little further down to the side. So with the thumb push it down and the index push it back, and I can take the one next to it. Now this switch is better when you do it in a decent speed. You cannot do it really slow, but the swing is going to help you to conceal better this move. Now from the back, I do the gesture, bring it to the top, but lift the wrist so they only see the thickness, and then I bring back this card with the thumb. Make sure it doesn't flash over here, this corner, and I clip it. The thumb is right under the top card, and bring it back and swing back at the same time, swing under, so you can end up the same way you begin, by doing this gesture. Notice how the index is by the corner over here, so you can switch it. Notice I push it down, because you don't push it down, these fingers sometimes they may hold it up, so you don't want any mess. You want it to square it as much as you can with the deck. Okay. Now as I said before, the swing help a little bit more to conceal this move. Notice the difference if I don't swing a lot, you can see a little bit more, because I don't swing too much. Now at the same time, you don't want to swing too much, because that will over exaggerate it, and you don't want exaggerate. Just a little bit. Now the second variation of this is, you may feel more comfortable depending, is the same way. You can do the same gesture, bring it to the top and hold it with the index and mechanics to it, bring it back, and with the other hand try to show more, as much as you can, this edge over here, because if you show the top, they can see better the discrepancy, the mess. And the problem with this is they still can see, even if I do this switch, they see right this corner. So I try to swing both and square it as fast as I can. Now the way to square it, and try to do it as lowest as you can, so you can figure it out how you can square it. I have the index in the front edge and the thumb over here, so I can stop it from the side and from the top. So I don't go from side to side, I don't go from bottom up, I go from corner in, diagonally, and right there in the corner. It's not really perfect yet, but when you keep swinging and the spinning motion is better, and the index help any discrepancy, any little mess, and you have right there the double. And again, bring it and spin it. So this is what you wanna practice. Sometimes, depending on the grip you feel much better. Now at regular speed, notice I don't flash too much. Actually, I have more cards. Yeah, well, this is another issue. When you bring back, you may bring back more than one card. Sometimes you may want to push up to get rid of any extra card and then bring it back just a little bit. You don't need to push to the front or out jog it too much and bring it back, just to make sure, you know. Or you can just do the setup or get ready, just you know, tilt it so you can make sure you're gonna bring back only one card. And bring it to the front, and peel it off, move it like this. Notice it's gonna flash it, but a swinging, see, it flash much better, the move, because I swing it. Let me swing it again. You see, it covers the move much better. So you have to swing. And showing this edge, don't show too much the top. You can show much, you can show maybe a little bit more towards the bottom. Another way is using both hands, which is the same thing. It's just that you may want to snap it and move it to the front, so you can bring the other hand, and with this hand move it up and bring it right there, so you can square it. It's not going to be perfect, but again, the swing is going to conceal this move much better. You see? So you have the double. Sometimes you want a little bit more complicated. I don't recommend to go this far. Maybe by spinning the card in the corner, and then when it's right in the face towards the spectator, I peel this one out and then swing it. But at the same time, you don't want to swing too much, and that's the problem. You still can see any mess. So when you show the back too much, you see sometimes you still be able to see the discrepancies. So instead, just show more towards the thickness, lift it up. It's better if they see the bottom instead of the top. Okay, from the back, I still move it to the front, grab the corner, square it, and the swing is going to help you. This is basically all I'm doing. It's just because of the way I move it, but I'm still lifting it up with the thumb. Okay, that's pretty much it. And there are many ways you can accomplish the loading card right under. Again, you can just flip it and put it under and flip both. You have the switch done. You wanna sometimes relax this hand in break-lead position. You show this one, and when you cover the front of the deck, you leave the top card so you can load it. Spin it, and you have the double lift done.